3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Bean Gaming. As part of this video, I want to share with you I just am working on Zone 2 right now. But in Zone 2, there's actually a Cyclops in the way. And, well, you can't move him out of the way. But what you can do to move him out of the way, remember back before the event started, there was the Dragon Skeleton AFK zone. And if you went over here in the AFK zone, then you had a chance to get whatever this skull was. And if you take a look in my log, I do have a skull right here. And that skull actually opens up or gets the Cyclops to move out of the way. Look at this, cost to unlock. It just takes one of these skulls here. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock.
Bye.
See ya, Cyclops. Oh no, he just jumped off the bridge. What the heck? I can't jump. Okay, good thing. It looks like it's the Cyclops Cave, a new AFK zone. We have some Cyclopses, ouch, roasting marshmallows. And then over here we have the Mosey egg, which is a 1 out of 10,000 chance of getting. That's actually not too bad compared to some of the other AFK zones. So look what we can potentially get here if I hop in the AFK zone. We can get regular gems, it looks like. We can get dragon gems. Another type of gem, it looks like. I'm sure I'll get those eventually. And then the Mosey egg right over here. I don't know what this is over here. Oh, that's the rainbow gem. Hello, wake up. Rainbow gem, and then the Mosey egg over here. So let's run this thing for a little bit and see what I end up getting. 21 hours into this thing, you can see how many coins I have, how many dragon gems and rainbow gems I have. I was not able to, at this time, get the Mosey egg. That's fine. We're going to exit out this AFK zone because I really want to go over the showcase for the big, shiny GHOSTWING. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. This big, shiny GHOSTWING belongs to my right-hand man, Virus. And it was crazy. He didn't even open this thing on any kind of boosted luck at all. It was no 2x luck or it was no big shiny. It was nothing. He just bought it and opened it and got a big shiny GHOSTWING. It's the only one exists. It's serial number 2, which leads me to believe that since only one exists at serial number 2, that maybe a developer opened the first one and ended up deleting it or something along those lines, unless there was some kind of noob that got it and was like, I don't want it, I have no idea, because it's crazy for anyone to actually delete a big shiny GHOSTWING, so it has to be some kind of developer thing going on here. But anyway, Virus ended up getting solar on this thing, which isn't bad. Now, of course, you want Dreamweaver, Sharp, those are going to be the best two. Probably Sharp is going to be the best kind of enchant you want on it. But either way, look at the range, 36, its speed is 6, and the damage is 181.91. It's doing an effective DPS of a little bit over 1,000. It's actually 1,098, which is really good. There's other pets that are a little bit better than it, and of course, depending on the map that you play, it might be able to boost it or nerf it depending on what you play. But let's go ahead and do map 2 here of the Dragon Isle event, and we'll check out these GHOSTWINGs and see how they do. Going to do super hard mode and take a look at the difference between the modes. All of the 3 modes that are easier than super hard, they have a 2% legendary egg drop, where the super hard mode is a 3% legendary egg drop. It's not that big of a difference, doesn't overly matter. But the dragon gems and the pet coins, that's actually a pretty decent amount of a difference there. So we're gonna go ahead and choose super hard mode. And take a look at this path here. I know a lot of you probably have played it already, but take a look at the path there. So I have a pretty good team. I can actually divide everything on up here. I'll put a scoreplex here and another scoreplex right over here to get things going. And then I'll put another scoreplex here, another big shiny huge scoreplex here just to help on out. And then I'm just going to upgrade along the way here. And then the arachnoids are really good for this map actually. They are relatively cheap for the amount of damage that they do. And so this is a really cool pet that I've wanted for quite some time. Was able to get it in that amazing pull that I showed on my video a couple videos ago. But let's run this thing for a little bit here, and then I'll show you when I start placing down my, well, it's not mine, it's Virus's shiny, huge GHOSTWING. We're on wave 6 of 16, and I placed down 4 Cactilocos. You can place 5 Cactilocos total, but these work really well because they're technically relatively cheaper to place than some of your other pets. But take a look here, they are slow, and even though there's a 10% nerf because they're grass types, they're still doing an effective damage per second of a little bit over 1,000, which is really nice. And what I do with my Cactilocos is I always set them the strongest because I have my DPS towers here, my really quick pets. And once I have my 4 scoreplexes down, I end up putting down my shiny Cactilocos. And I always set my Cactilocos the strongest because they are slower. And so if your faster pets are taking out some of these enemies, these first enemies here, and your Cactilocos are also targeting first, then sometimes you're going to lose some damage here because your Cactilocos are so slow. So my suggestion is always set them the strongest. Are we ready to place our first big shiny Ghostwing? I think I am. Look at how massive this thing is. Like, come on. And running over there, he finally shows up. Look at this guy. Come on. Let me click on him. Whoa, let me zoom out now. Okay, so there's no buff or nerf for Ghostwing, but he does have solar on him. Starts off at a damage per second of 247. The speed is 6, and the range is 21. Let's go ahead and upgrade 11,000. And then the next upgrade is 22,000. The next upgrade is 34,000, and finally 44,000. So without any buffs or nerfs besides the enchant I have on it, it's doing almost 1,100 damage per second, which is just a little bit better than Cactiloco, but the speed plays a huge part on this. And there's 4 placements, and so I do want to place all 4 of them down. There's 2 here. And if you want a fast upgrade, you just hold down Control on the keyboard and then click with the mouse. So we have 2 huge Ghostwings, 2 huge shiny Ghostwings over here. I'm going to put the final 2 on this side. So I'll place 1 here, and I'll place 1 over here as well. Not sure which side the boss is going to come out. It actually changes. This would be a really good map to do duos on. You could have one person take the left side, one person take the right side. But we're on wave 11 of 16. And let's see here. Let's upgrade 11,000, 22, 34, and we'll get to 44 right there. We're on wave 12. Let me zoom out a little bit. You can see the bubble that is here. So the range, it's 36, which is really good. If you take a look at the shiny Cactilocos, its range is 35. The Scoreplex range is 37 on Scoreplex. But the shiny Ghostwing, the shiny huge Ghostwing, has more damage. So that's going to be really nice that it has that amount of range. I have been listening to people's comments in the Discord for battle pets, and a lot of people are asking for a 2x speed for any of the map, whether it's a game pass or not, and that'd be really nice, and I just don't think that's going to happen. I wish it did. So if developers are listening, please throw in that 2x speed. We really want it, because these maps just take way too long for what it is. And I get it, but, you know, man, we've got to have that 2x at some point. That'd be super nice of everyone to do that. Now, the boss. Where is the boss coming out of? Let me zoom out here, and it'll show up eventually at the top here once he spawns. But what side is... there he is. He's right over here. And take a look at him. 3-headed boss. I don't know if I even need to change the targeting on him, because these blue dragons are... no, don't even have to do that. Victory! Look at everything that I get here. If you've been playing this game for a little bit of time, you're going to realize that you cannot just go on to the next zone. Before I can get into zone 3, see the Cyclops here? You can't do anything. You actually have to exit out of this island, go back on in, and then you can interact with the Cyclops. In order to move this Cyclops, you need 12 chicken wings, 12 chicken bones, and if I go to my backpack, I have 4. So I have a little bit more games to play in order to unlock that. That's my plan for today, is to unlock Zone 3. I'll get on in there, and then we'll cover that probably in the next video. So what do you think of this shiny, huge Ghostwing? It's really cool. It's the only one that exists. So I want to thank Virus for letting me borrow that for today. And so if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!